from Trinity First Trade Academy. Remember, this program started last week, having moved from radio down to online so that we can reach more people around the world. And as we start the program, we'd like to implore you to please subscribe to our channel, our YouTube channel, and also drop your comment, click the like button, and also click the, so that we can easily alert you when the program comes up every week. Today, as usual, I'm Dilly and I'm here with Isen. Isen, what do we have for our audience today?
Trade news, trade program, and also trade education. On trade news today, we have news from Nigeria, Trade Info portal. Soya beans exports, a potential gold mine for Nigeria. Then we have another news from Punch newspaper that 4% drop in global price threatens cashew export. Then from Naira Matrix, Nigeria spends 57.2 billion naira on sugar importation as Dangote Sugar records profit decline. On trade program, we'll be discussing our export business clinic and also our import training coming up sometime this month. Then also on trade education, we'll be discussing another product profile today. We'll be focusing on cassava. So we'll take the news right now. The first news, like I said, is from the Nigeria Trade Info portal. Soya beans exports, a potential gold mine of Nigeria. For many years, Nigeria has concentrated on exportation of agricultural products as one of the main sources of generating foreign exchange in the non-oil export sector. However, the real export potential of agricultural commodity has not really been explored because there is no philosophy driving the desire for export growth in the country. Many are simply exporting just to make money with no strategic direction on the implication on the economy. The government have also not done enough in this regard because the agricultural products that the government is promoting and supporting for export are the regular products like cocoa, sesame seed, raw cashew nuts, ginger, hibiscus flower.
Let our listener, let's look at the paragraph 3. So let's now look at the potential, because the whole essence around this conversation is basically because of the potential of soya beans, which we have not explored. If you look at what I said, the fact that for me, I think our export sector is riding on default.
Yeah.
So there's no strategic plan, direction that, look, this is the direction we want to go, this is exactly what we want to do. And that's a major challenge we're facing in that sector. If you look at it, can you just tap paragraph 3?
Okay. It may interest you to know that the total export market for cocoa, sesame seed, ginger, and raw cashew nuts is less than $20 billion, while that of soya beans alone is about $60 billion.
So imagine soya beans alone being $60 billion, and all the commodities that Nigeria pride itself as exporting is less than $20 billion. And that's basically because if we're strategic and there's a strategic intent saying, okay, look, we're exporting to generate effects, the question we'll be asking ourselves is, which commodity does Nigeria have in abundance that Nigeria has capacity to produce that will also have a leverage because there's a larger market with a larger opportunity? You know, after writing this article, someone sent me a message and said, Daily, how do we do it? Soya beans, imported soya beans is cheaper than local soya beans. And I said, yes, that's okay. It will be more expensive, just the way corn, imported corn is cheaper than local corn. It's the same challenge we have. Our yield per hectare is low, the government subsidy is not there, it seems to be focused in a particular direction. So when government decides that this is what we want to do, every necessary support will come in so that we can significantly reduce the cost of farming the item, and they will be able to ship it. So for me, that's not even a problem at all. It's a problem of cost management that can be done.
Is it shipping the product now or the byproducts of?
No, let's even ship first. Let's even ship first. I don't even have issue with ship. I have issue. No. If we are farming it, if we are farming it, that's what I'm saying. That if we are farming it and we do what we need to do, we can be competitive. Get the right variety. Now we ultimately have to get to the point of the processing for industrial purpose, but we can't get it now. The people that are doing a lot in that space, we can't compete with them. Let's even agree we want to export now. Yeah. Let's do the one that will give us leverage rather than doing cocoa, cashew, ginger, and the like that we've done for many years and it has kept us where we are. Whereas we have another one where we have a larger market. And I think that's what we're supposed to do.
Countries that are major players in that.
Just now, they are, that's like something like a strategic intent. That was in a session recently. Okay, maybe when we get to the Cassava issue, we'll talk about this. So we also understand the issue we have with Cassava, why we're not able to do what we're supposed to do in Cassava. Let's look at the next series.
Alright, 34% drop in global price threatens cashew export. That's from Punch newspaper. The 2018 crash in commodity prices in the global market has had a huge impact on the Nigerian cashew sector. It has forced many exporters to hold excess stocks of raw cashew nuts, but at a time when prices were more favorable, our correspondents has gathered that from Punch newspaper. Price of raw cashew nuts fell by 50% from 600,000 naira per metric ton in April 2018 to about 300,000 naira in July of the same year. Currently, cashew nut sells for about $1,100 per metric ton, signaling 34% drop in price from last year.
I would have loved to see analysis for process. As long as Nigeria focus on raw, any movement in the market, if the buyer that want to buy from you is not buying, you will always have issue. So for me, this is a good news. It's a good news. So at least this will make people that are processing locally to have enough to process. Yeah. Because a lot of people are not able to. Anytime Vietnam, who is a major player, who is also producing half bumper harvest, they don't buy enough from us. Anytime there's any issue in that particular market, whatever it is, when any major player is having enough, more than enough, then we all are affected. Right. So for me, it's just a lesson to all the people doing raw cashew nut that look, let's stop this raw thing and begin to add value. Let's stop the raw thing and begin to add value to it so that we don't find ourselves in this thing. Look at this person, all the example he's using is just raw. The same mindset, even people writing, yes, 96. So I would have liked to see the one for finished cashew nut. Has it gone down? At what level has it gone down? And because that one is always more than $10,000, that's the processed cashew nut, the same quantity, 1,000 metric ton, so the 1,000 kg, that's 1 metric ton, more than $10,000. Whereas this one is about coming to about $800.
How many companies from Nigeria do export processed cashew nuts?
That's what we should begin to do.
So it's not so much.
And that's the issue. That's what I'm saying. That's the issue. We don't even need less. I don't even want us to stop process. Remove the shell and roast it. Roast it like some other people are doing. So we have more market around the world. Let's move to trade program because of our time.
Okay. Trade program, we have training coming up. Export business clinic coming up later this month on the 18th and 25th of May, and also for weekday 21st and 22nd. So if you are an intending exporter or you are exporting already and you're having issues with your export business, this is the training that you do not want to miss. This training is coming up at 3T Impex Trade Center, number 11D, Bola Shadipe Street off Tedabu in Surulere. And we're going to be looking at some of the vital and critical aspects of the business, like planning your exports, the products that are available for you to export from Nigeria. We'll be looking at pricing. How can you put pricing on your products if you want to export so that you don't overshoot the export market price range, or you are shooting yourself on the foot by underpricing your product, and also how you can get buyers for this product. So we are going to be looking at all of this, looking at payments also, payment methods in international trade and Incoterms. We'll be looking at all of this, and we'll be showing you some other things that you can do in terms of value addition, how you can add value to some of these products and export. So we are not only introducing you to raw material, but we'll also be exposing you to value addition and the opportunities there are in value-added products in the export market. So this training, if you want to be part of this training, you can send an SMS to 0809 124 4449, 0809 124 4449. And another program also coming up sometime this month for import business. So we're going to be doing the 2-day intensive training on import trade process, letters of credit, and bills for collection. So if you are also having issues with your import business, you're incurring demurrage on your import transaction, this is a training that you do not want to miss. And we'll be throwing light on the different payment methods like the letters of credit and bills for collection, and the import trade process, basically going through the import guidelines and why you do things that you do on import business. So all of these are we are going to be treating on this 2-day event, which is coming up on the 23rd and 24th of May 2019. 9 a.m. on both days, and this training comes up at 3T Impex Trade Center at number 11D Bola Shadigbe Street, Surrey. And if you want to be part of this program, you can send an SMS to 0809 124 4449.
All right. We also have what we call the Export Business Investment for Busy Executive. It's an investment program towards export. So if you're interested, you're busy, and you really will not have time to be able to actively do export, but you really would like to learn about export by investing in it so you can ask the right question and know exactly how it's run. Then you want to also participate in what we call the Export Business Investment for Busy Executive. This makes you to run an export business by the sidebar on a paid job. About 100% payment is received upon shipment, 100% cover on your capital, and that's very important to us because one of the things we want to ensure we do is that if you're investing with us, you can go to sleep because there's a guarantee covering your fund, and that's why we have a guarantee from one of the top tier 1 bank in Nigeria to protect the fund of investors, so that even if anything happens that we didn't plan for, we do not have issues with your money. It's an attractive investment return and a reasonable transaction cycle. The product we're exporting is lead ingot. Lead ingot, that's the processed lead into lead block. The quality is eliminated because of the presence of the rep of the buyer in Nigeria to inspect the quality. Transaction cycle is about 6 months, and we hope to be able to finish in maximum of 9 months. And if there are issues, max 12 months, we should be able to round off. But the good thing is that for every extra month beyond 6 months, you also get a return on investment. This time around, we have 30% on investment. You know, in Nigeria, you can do treasury bill, you can do fixed deposits, you can do money market, you can do capital market. But you know, what's interesting about this is that very rare investment opportunity in Nigeria that will give you 30% return on investment per annum. Most of the ones you will get will be within the range of 15 to 20%, but this is giving you 30%. That's an advantage over any other option you have. In 12 months, yes. You can also invest as a company or as an individual, and the payment rate is eliminated by the advance payment we get from our buyer even before the good leave the shore of Nigeria. Also, we have another program. We have our diploma programs. We have the Trade Professional Development Program. You know, we've done this for over a year now, and the idea is to create pool of skilled trade professionals in Nigeria. We're in partnership with American Institute of Extended Studies, who coordinate this program, also issue certificate at the end of the program. We do the facilitation of the classes in Nigeria, and the exam is written in our center also here in Nigeria, but the result is released in the US, and you see it on your account, because an account is created for you when you register, and payment of course is and the result also is released on the website, and you have the hard copy issued from the US for you. So it's a globally recognized international trade certification that even if you find yourself outside the country, it's something you can use. And our target are mainly bankers, company, either working in importing company, either working in exporting company, and those that have interest in trade. The training program includes certified basic trade professional, certified intermediate trade professional, certified advanced trade professional, certified specialist in trade finance, and then executive diploma in export business management, and lastly the executive diploma in export trade finance. Remember, you can easily reach out to us on the number 009-124-4449. 009-124-4449. Remember also to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and on YouTube channel for you to get update and other information about this. And also remember to follow us on Facebook and also follow us on Twitter. Our Facebook page is facebook.com/3T Academy, and our Twitter handle is at 3T Trade, while our Instagram handle also is at 3T Trade. Alright, let's move on to the trade program, trade education.
Alright, on trade education today we'll be discussing Cassava. Cassava, so the idea of what we're trying to do is to remove your mind from exporting raw product to finished product, right? So what we're trying to do here is to do comparisons between exports of raw products and finished product of the same product, right? So today we're going to be discussing cassava. So for those of you who do not know what cassava is the root vegetable. It is partly or formed underground like the roots, and it has a Latin name called manioc. It's like potato or yam. It's basically a root tuber, and it has various uses. It's used in confectionery industries as flour, French fries, cassava chips, cassava cake, and for some other things also. And it also has industrial uses. It's being used also to make biofuel, right? So, so we are going to be looking at the top 10 producing countries of this particular product. And on number 1 on the list, we have Nigeria, producing about 47 million metric tons of cassava. The next to Nigeria is Thailand, producing about 30 million. We have Indonesia, Brazil, Angola, Ghana, DR Congo, Vietnam, Cambodia, and India. This is the top 10, totaling about 194 million metric tons of cassava. Now, on top 10 exporting countries of cassava, it may interest you to know that Nigeria is not on this list. Nigeria is the largest producer of cassava. We are not on the list of the top 10 exporter of this product. Number 1 on the list is Thailand. Number 2, Vietnam. Number 3, the US. 4, Costa Rica. 5, China. Netherlands, Spain, Egypt, Honduras, and Indonesia. Then on top 10 importing countries, which countries import this product the most? We have China ranking number 1% of total exports in the world. We have the UK. UK buys about 5%. The US, Netherlands, Canada, France, Germany, South Korea, Belgium, and Turkey. So these are the company or countries rather that buys this product. Now, going to a byproduct of cassava starch. Who are the countries exporting this product? Cassava starch, Thailand is number 1, exporting 73%, and they are making about $873.8 million in terms of revenue by exporting cassava starch alone. So they do other things with the same cassava, but on the cassava starch, they are making about $873.8 million. When the next is Vietnam. Vietnam makes about $266.2 million in terms of revenue as a country. Then Cambodia, Paraguay, Netherlands, Germany, Indonesia, Brazil, and also US and Laos. These are interesting figures. If you want to see a picture of all of this, you can visit our Facebook site. We'll be posting them on our Facebook page so you can have a proper look at these figures.
Now, what's interesting about that data is the fact that if Nigeria is producing 47 and Thailand is producing 30, and Thailand is taking more than half of the market, that should tell you something about us. And each time I look at this data, it gets me worried. It gets me worried because it just shows that we really do not seem to be really interested in growing trade in Nigeria. Thailand have a type of NNPC for cassava. When I mean a type of NNPC, I mean a government agency, just the way I mentioned, focusing on crude export. We have a government agency focusing on cassava. Now, I don't know if there's a government agency in Nigeria focusing on any commodity. Now, even the soya bean we talked about earlier, there's a body in the US, it's called the Soya Board, and they focus only on everything soya beans. Now, what I'm trying to say is that when you see some of these things happen in this country, they're not happening by default. They've made up their mind.
There's a deliberate
effort towards ensuring that this is sold. So, because how do you explain that Nigeria is producing so much? Nigeria is producing so if Nigeria is producing 47 billion, Thailand is a distant second. That we're about 17 billion more than Thailand. But Thailand is the largest exporter. Think of any variance of cassava. In whatever form, Thailand is there. Even though they are a distant second in terms of production. And what happened to Nigeria? Most of our cassava perish. No, most of them perish at post-harvest losses. Yes, but they don't even get out. The price of post-harvest losses, our yield is still even not there, even though we still produce a lot of volume. So at the situation in which you are the largest producer, but you are not even among the top 10 exporters. You do understand? We're not among the top 10 exporters, even though we're the largest producer. And this is not just cassava, it's cut across many other products. And I've said like father and children, if the government since inception have been exporting crude and importing petrol, we can likewise export, we're not even exporting cassava. And I say we export cassava and import the cassava starch. But then even exporting the cassava, talking about exporting the starch, is a major challenge. Now, the essence of this program is to give you an insight into some of these issues so that you can begin to look at those opportunities. Because the reason why we're not there is because, number one, there's no deliberate effort to want to export cassava. I mean, driven by a government agency. No deliberate effort that, Nigeria wants to cassava. Additional tried to do it sometimes back, but he wasn't doing the right way.
Should we even
He wanted us to export chips then, and the chip is not the, that when you talk about chips, there is a chip that they just cut. Now, that one they slide and fry in a lot of countries are exporting it. That's cassava chip at that level. That's the fried one. Now, the one I think we wanted us to ship to China, we wanted to use for ethanol production, was the one to cut. And unfortunately, when I heard, I knew we were going to have issue with it because the price of that product is very low, and there's no going to be any serious dollar issue. And it's concerned, which I understand, is that how can Nigeria be the largest?
Export should that not come from the Ministry of Agriculture?
That's what I'm saying. Of course, there are no agriculture, but one of the presidency. There's a way. One of the things I've realized in Nigeria is when the president talks about something, he went to Lagos talk about it. He's in Kano talk about it. He's in Abuja talk about it. people begin to look at it as
so
like there will be so much
body language.
Not your body language, there is work. Now you feel like it's different. This one is saying it.
Yeah.
That means there's so much money to be made. People invest in that area. If the government says we want to begin to export cassava product, I can assure you, if the government says tomorrow, factory will still go. Why? Because people are going to want to do it because the government is going to support. Both in policy, government will support, both in program will support, both in even in purchasing power for them to be able to use for it. And what has happened is that there has not been deliberate policy of the government. So about the fact that we are used to sharp, nobody wants to handle, they just want to do quick. But now even doing the quick in cassava, which is
so,
these are just concerned.
So what about this educating the farmers really on this post-harvest loss? If you know you can process your product instead of storing it so that it gets bulk, if you can process it into a particular form so that you can actually sell them. But because some of this knowledge is not there.
No. When you are talking to Nigerian farmer as if they are educated.
No, it's not.
More than 60, 70, 80%. Before it used to be more than 90%, but a lot of new people are coming in. Are not educated, number one. Number two, they are farming subsistently. They are doing it basically to survive.
What about the aggregators? People who aggregate?
You're not getting it. So that's on the farmer. Now, aggregator will come in and be interested when government are plotting policy. If government say, okay, we want to give people money, don't want to set up factory to process cassava flour or to process cassava chip, they will be interested. Then aggregator will make money. I know we will aggregate. And until we have people to aggregate from farmers to ensure, in fact, the way it should work is, if I finish and I'm ready to, except for harvest, I just sell it to you. People sell like that. Sell the farm to you. You just go and harvest. And as you harvest, you move it straight to the factory. To peel, move it to the factory, to process. Now, if we do so that people know that, look, just do the farming. Government have empowered aggregator or people that will buy off from the farm. They will come, they will harvest, they just harvest, move it to place to process. Now, government also empower people. You want to produce cassava starch, you want to produce cassava flakes, you want to produce cassava chips, you want to produce, when I mean chip, not the chip they call it, the chip of frying, like plantain chips. You want cassava chips, you want to produce gari, or you want to produce the amala and the like. Now, people that want to process that, then empower us. Empower in the sense that there is a support. The support in the sense that, again, it's good if government work with private sector, so that private sector drive it, government just facilitate. So if I want to set up, like, it should be such that I don't need to own, if I want to process cassava starch, I'm not supposed to own a factory. Can we support a company to own a big factory?
That people bring
So, exactly. So, I want to do starch, I just work with aggregator, they are there for me, I take it there. The process of it, then it come out, the starch is there. I just eventually give them, I saw something in Leicester. When we went for a trade mission some time ago in UK, you know what I do? If I want to, I will go to a packaging company, I will just drop there my product in sack, maybe plantain chips, cassava chip, in sack. This company design my package, print my package, and put my product inside.
I don't really have that.
This company design my package, print my package. So I don't need to worry about packaging. Just produce the product and drop it there. You know what that does for you? It makes it a lot easier for every manufacturer. So they've already, so they don't need to, they won't be charging me for process. No, as long as I'm bringing it, just say that, okay, this is the volume I sell regularly. I'm going to be bringing it to you. So when they are designing printing, I won't incur that high fees cost. For every production, they already factor in it. Maybe each bag is about 100 naira. Maybe they will now factor in 120 because of the design and printing. But the bag itself, now 100. So at the end of the day, I will pay them when I'm going back. I'm picking my good already packaged in carton. So that means I just do the frying, deliver to them. Do the frying. So that's the same for agri. So in agri now, the cassava starch factory, they just in batches. massive factory in batches. So I just book ahead, bring in my cassava. As it's coming in, it's already been peeled. So they tell me the time it has to come in, already been peeled, dry, and within maybe a day or two, they finish my processing. Maybe in the same compound, they can have another part, just the same way I'm talking about. So when we do this, you know what it does? You just create imagine they do this in a village.
It helps you to create.
Do you understand? Just do this in a village and see the way people will be interested. Maybe do it in because almost every part of Nigeria police federal in the geopolitical zone. So if I'm doing it in Ekiti, I know in another 2 or 3 hours I can move it. Maybe it's going to be in Osho, and I move it to Osho. So I don't know. So we have centers now, driven, supported by government to start, but driven and run by the private sector. So what happened is it becomes a lot easier. So people should not, all of us should not set up factory. All of us should not set up. Just have people that will help to package, people that will help to bring. Before you know it, Nigeria will be a net exporter of that product.
So in essence, you're saying that the government should set up this factory, but it's wrong.
No, they don't need
private.
No, a private company will indicate interest. So this thing is costing you 5 billion naira. Government is giving you a grant to start up half. You bring the remaining half, set up. And then government also to the farmers tell them go and farm cassava. Because you are going to farm cassava, what happened? We are going to what's the name? There's a factory now that will buy. So I as an exporter, all I need to do is to work with aggregator who will help me aggregate and bring it for me. Or me aggregate and be the aggregator myself and go and get and bring it to the factory. The factory produce for me and then I do for my market. Yeah. And the market are there already. The market are there already. What we basically need to do is to have deliberate effort, deliberate policy to be able to grow trade in Nigeria. Alright, we'll be wrapping up now. Remember, this video is on YouTube and you can subscribe to our YouTube channel. Not just subscribe, share the video. Don't just share, drop your comment. Don't just drop your comment. Click that bell, so that you have notification at the end of every session when we upload the video. Thank you very much for listening again today. My name is Dela, and you.
Wait, sir. I said.
See you next week and bye for now.